Welcome to the 0 to 100K graphics designers program. All right, welcome once again. And yes, here we'll be talking about, or I'll be sharing with you how I bank at minimum 100,000 naira per month from just graphics design and branding. I'll try not to be very fast, but I would like you to follow up. Make sure you have your book and pen. Probably after this, you might get the recorded section in case you want to go through it at any time again. All right. So welcome, guys. Welcome. Okay. Welcome again. All right. Welcome again. By the end of today's session, you will discover why you have not been pulling enough income with your skill. That is the fact. By the end, this is what you discover. You discover why. All right. I will tell you the problem and I'll also show you. Please make sure you are muted. Please make sure you mute yourself. All right. By the end of this, you discover the problem you are facing, and I'll also give you a remedy to it, tell you how you can fix that problem. But first, let me introduce myself. All right, my name is Mbadani Amachuku Fule. For short, my name is Danny Amara. First, I am a designer, of course, and a design strategist. All right, I'm a graphic designer, UI UX designer, and a branding strategist, whichever we want to look at it. All right. So I'm just design myself. All right. I am the visual creative director at Funny Arcades Club and at Sales Degree School. If you don't know any of this after this or why this is going on, you can check Funny Arcades Club out on Instagram and Facebook, and also check out the Sales Degree School on Instagram and on Facebook. All right, and Twitter too. Yes, and I'm the founder of AMD Studios. That is my design brand, and also the founder of the AMD Studios Design Academy. We'll talk about that later. Then I am the convener for the 0 to 100K graphics designers program, the one you are presently in right now. And I am the convener for the Give Me 1 Year challenge, a challenge where persons join for free and we help ourselves run for a year, become accountability partners to ourselves, teach ourselves and help us in different fields, whatever field we are. Just give us that boost to continue pushing for a complete year. All right. The goal is to make 10x of our income by the end of the year, or more than that. You set a financial mark for yourself and you run towards it. All right. So yes, let's dive in. Okay, this is the big banger. So when you look closely at this place, you are seeing a bank statement. This is my bank statement from last year. All right, from last year. And I have a lot of bank accounts first, but last year I had, for each year I have a particular bank I mostly use for my business, for business purposes. All right, I have a specific bank account I use for business purposes. All right, and for last year I used my United Bank of Africa, the UBA. All right, and for everything that I had to do with just design, I received payments and money left via this UBA account. And here you can see that by 31st of December 2021, this was my net worth, okay, or my income amount as a designer, just as a designer, of course. This was my net worth for the year, 1.6 million naira. All right, this was my net worth. And sorry, okay, join. Okay, so as a designer, of course, I know I'm a sales funnel. I know how to design sales funnels. I have other things I do, but as a designer, of course, that's what I do full time. This was my profits pulling for last year, and I'm not proud of it now because I know I definitely could have done better. Some months last year, it was tough with other things coming in. I couldn't give my whole energy to work stuff. Some things came up. I was distracted. I had new projects I need to plan for and other stuff. So for me, this is quite poor. All right. Just make sure you hold on to this. I just wanted you to see this first. This is my personal win for last year, my past glory anyways. This is a past glory. So now I don't want to dwell on past glory. I'm looking at dwelling on a new glory. All right. So yes, a person working as a graphic designer in Nigeria typically earns around 206,000 naira per month, averagely per month. This is what a graphics designer earns in Nigeria per month. Per month. I want you to listen carefully from here, please. Per month, this is what a graphic designer earns per month in Nigeria. All right. If you have a nice working job in Nigeria, this is what you should be earning as a designer. Okay. So now, why haven't you been earning that? Why is it, at first, when you guys joined in, I told everybody to drop your name, your location, your skills, and what you charge averagely in a month. And we'll come to that. I know why I asked you that. Okay, so graphic designers average salary change by experience in Nigeria. All right, by experience, this is what they pay a designer in Nigeria. When you have a nice working job here in Nigeria as a designer, this should be your pay. You are seeing it 0 to 2 years, 108,000. You are seeing it down there. No need for me to read it out. All right. Then average salary change by education level in Nigeria as a designer. All right. If you are just in high school, if you have a certificate or diploma, bachelor's degree or a master's degree, this is your pay. All right. This is your pay. Okay. Now let's do a little mathematics. All right. Let's do a little mathematics. As a freelancer, because I know for most persons here, you're working as a freelancer, you are probably you don't have a company or a brand you are working for. So as a freelancer, average earning of a designer per month, like we just saw now, is 206,000 naira. Make sure you have your calculator probably right there at this moment. Okay, so average earning of a designer is 206,000 naira. Average charge per design. So I took a map of what all of you sent as your average charge for your design. All right. Some people send 5, some people say 10, some people say 3, some people say 2, some people say 1K, some people say nothing. They've not started charging yet. Some people say they are still learning. All right. So average charge per design is 3,000 naira as a freelancer. That's what you charge. Let's just say you are just doing a flyer design. All right. So how many designs will it take you to reach 206,000 naira in a month? How many designs will it take you to reach that? Let's see. So 206,000 naira divided by 3,000. Okay, that is 3,000. Sorry for those who don't love maths. Okay, I like maths a little bit. All right. So, but if you can understand, just try to follow up. I know we can understand. We are all smart. So 206,000 naira divided by 3K, that is your average charge for a design. So it is going to give you the number of designs you have to do at that rate you charge to earn 206,000 naira as a freelancer in a month. So this is approximately 69 design jobs per month. 69 design jobs per month. I don't know if you are following. I want you to follow me closely. 69 design jobs per month. That is in 31 designs a month. You have 69 jobs to do. That means you have to, if you are doing one job per day, all right, you still have about 30 something jobs you have to get to reach 206,000 naira. So this is about 2 designs per day. That's what you have to be doing. So why the stress? What are we missing? Why are we designers not earning, what Google in quotes says a designer should earn, even in Nigeria? Right, in Nigeria, that we think that Nigeria is not for designers, as they say. So what are we missing? Why is it that way? Now let's get into the main thing. The blueprint to setting up a high value-based price system. What are the mistakes you've made previously and how do we fix them? All right, let's start with the mindset hack. Okay, follow me very closely. So now these are things I want you to change about graphics design. Okay, we are going to hack your mind now. There are some things I need you to forget about design, some beliefs your environment has made you to made to have as a designer. We are going to change that right now. Follow closely. So first, graphics design is not a side hustle or something you just do as a part-time job. Once it can be, getting miscellaneous money. No, that is not what it is. All right. Graphics design is not a side hustle. All right. It's not. It's not a side hustle. Graphic design is not just putting backgrounds, icons, elements, and delivering a 2 minutes job. No, it is not that. Graphic design is not that in any way. All right. Not all prospects are your clients or customers. Take that, begin to change that mindset. It's not everybody that means you say, okay, I want you to do a job for me, I want to do a design for me. This is it. I'm going to pay you 500 naira. Not all of there are some clients or customers you just have to say no to. I know it to be a hard time, especially for you starting up. For you starting up, you have to begin to set up one or two things. But at some point, you should, in fact, at any point, you should understand that not every customer or client is for you. Not all prospects that you meet not all of them are supposed to be your customers. Not all of them. You're not supposed to do design for everybody that you come across. You're not supposed to do a job or a gig for every person that meets you for a gig. All right. You should understand that. Let it sink. Let it sink into your mind. All right. So, how can I charge 5K for just flyer design is not graphic design? So if you are dwelling in that mindset that how will I tell a client to pay me 5K for just a flyer design, then you are not even ready to journey in the design space. You should change that mindset. All right. Believing or thinking that charging 5K, 6K, 10K, 20K as a graphic designer is wrong shouldn't be part of what you should be thinking. No, you have to flush out that mindset. Flush it out right now. $20,000 for a design project is not possible. It's not graphics design. So if you think that you are making what's the equivalent of $20,000? Somebody tell me in the chat section. Equivalent of $20,000 to naira. Tell me immediately. I'm waiting. What is the equivalent of $20,000 in naira? Somebody should tell me. Equivalent of $20,000 in naira. I'm waiting, guys. Equivalent of $20,000 in naira. 8.3 million. Okay. Any other person? Roughly 10 million. Yeah, roughly 10 million. So, 800K? No, it can't be. It cannot be 800K, my dear. No. That's very far. All right. So yes, I've got it. So let's just say roughly 10 mil. So you having that mindset that to make 10 million in a design project, I not say for a flyer design, don't quote me wrong now. For a design project, it's not possible. Then you are not even ready to journey in the graphics design space. All right, you are not ready to journey in the graphics design space because, my dear, I have experienced something like that before. All right. So, but follow closely. We are getting somewhere. So, if you think, if you're in your mind, you believe these 5 things, then now I'm going to do a little deliverance for you now. All right. You are going to kneel down wherever you are, and I'm going to change that mindset you have. Follow me very closely. All right. Now let's change it. Graphics design is $1 million financial gold mine. If I made a mistake, it should be $1 billion financial gold mine. All right. Graphics design as a skill, as a business, is what a lot of persons are using to feed their family, to run lots of projects, to pay for their school fees and everything. And you have been underrating it since. Why have you been underrating this skill? Why? I know everybody here, definitely all of us here are Nigerians, and here in Nigeria we know that yes, you tell somebody, you tell a client, come on, I charge 5K for, I will charge you 5K for a flight. They say, Jesus, for what? For just to do this and put this and no. Picasso, Abi, that's his name, says something. I heard this story that a woman saw him and met him and said, okay, gave him a serviette and told him to do a painting of her. And he finished doing it in just few minutes, and then asked the woman to pay a very huge amount of money. The woman said, for just 5 minutes of you investing your time to do this, to draw me. The man said, no, you are not paying for the number of minutes I used to draw you now. You are paying for the number of years of experience and learning I've had. And because of this, since we still have that mindset that it's something we will just do for in 5 minutes and 10 minutes and give to them. So even if they give us 500, we'll just buy it and let's sub our phone and try to stay online. If it's still the mindset you have about graphics design, then you have to change that. You have to change that. You have to understand that graphics design is $1 billion financial gold mine. All right. And now what I'm telling you, I'm not telling you out of something I've heard people say, I'm telling you out of something I've experienced. All right. If like we saw earlier, just few slides back, if an average designer makes 206,000 naira in a month. So in a year, what should be the total net profit of that designer? So somebody should do 206,000 times 12. Somebody should do that and tell me the answer quickly. Somebody should do that. All right. I need this to be, let's communicate. 206,000 by 12. Someone should do that and tell me what the answer is in the chat section. All right. I'm waiting. 206,000 by 12. I'm waiting, guys. I'm waiting. 24.7 million. No, that's wrong. That is wrong. Okay, 2 million. All right. So that is approximately 2.4. All right. My net worth last year was far from it because I was very lazy and not really serious. Right. So but 2 million is something that is very, very possible. It's more than possible. It's more than possible. Just this year alone, I wanted to show you guys some of my WhatsApp chats this year with some prospects, but I said no, not to involve that. All right, not to involve. Just this year alone, in these few months, I know with the energy I've put in, just this little energy I've just put in these first 3 months, I know what it has put in for me as a graphics designer alone. Now I'm not bringing in the whole design thing when you now begin to go into UI, UX, everything, and the whole branding. And no. Just the simple graphics design, just that. I know what it has put in for me. Early February, all right, I got in contact with the prospect after I saw, okay, yes, earlier this year, I said I actually got to set up a system, all right. I set up a system and I decided to try it out and see what it will do for me in my design space. And when I set up that system in 1 week, I got more than 50 messages from prospects. All right, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. This system, I just tried it out on Facebook. All right, I got more than 50 prospects in 1 week. All right, that needed my expertise within and outside the country, of course. And because of that, I met a prospect that paid me more than, let me be exact with the figures. He paid me $150 for just a flyer design. And let me tell you the funny part, how which I can share that flyer, that design with you guys. It's been long, so I don't think I'll have it again. That design, sorry, let me admit somebody. That design is something I could have done in just 10 minutes. 10 minutes, I would have done that design in 10 minutes. But the person paid me $150,000, sorry, not $150. All right, $150 should be about 70 something thousand, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, it should be about 70 something thousand for just a flyer design. All right. When I tried out that system, I saw the energy was pulling. I said, okay, I mean, it was a lot of things came up. Then I had a new project come up, and no time. Right now, I don't take design jobs. I don't take any design jobs for some reasons. All right, for some reasons. This project I have now, I have to push in everything I have to it. All right, but I'm just telling you. And in the course of that, I've even this same year, I've had prospects who pay me 20, 10, 15, 30, 40 for just flyer design. I'm not talking about full branding now. Okay, when it comes to brand, let's say logo identity design, okay, brand identity design, and the whole process, you have to brand it and do the brand guidelines and everything, business card, as creative, blah blah blah. If I show you my brand identity price list, and this is what persons have seen, and they pay me for it. All right, the list in my brand identity price list. All right, in my brand identity price list for clients and for prospects, that you see just the logo design samples, the number of different number of them that you can decide to pick out, and just the brand guideline, nothing else. And what I fix in there is $500, $500 for just that. And this is something I definitely know is going to be increasing as time goes on. All right, it's going to be increasing because I'm still building systems that will continue to do better and better and better. All right, I'm setting up higher value based pricing system, and we'll come to that. I'm serious. This is not just something I'm telling you, maybe I've heard somewhere. This is something I've experienced. This year will make it 5 years, just 5 years. It has not reached 10 years I've been in the design industry. Just 5 years I've been in the design industry. All right. So, and in these 5 years, till now, I've not held a general graphics design program or training where you come and I teach you how to design from scratch. I have not done that till now. All right. This program you are in right now is the only graphics related program I have done in these 5 years. And here I'm not even teaching you how to use your backgrounds, how to put fonts, how to no. I'm teaching the business because it's one thing to learn. What most persons who hold trainings don't understand is wanting to learn the skill, any skill at all. Is wanting to learn the skill, but is another thing to learn the business of design. It's another thing to learn how to sell as a designer. All right, you have the skill. Okay, you've been designing for 10 years. But then, how much have you made as a designer? Are you just using this as just a side hustle? The side hustle, you are just, anytime somebody comes, just this, okay, your church will say, okay, come and do design for us. We just send for you 1.5. And you now say, okay, you do the design and you send, come on, no. Graphics design is a billion-dollar financial gold mine. You have to understand that. You have to understand that. All right. If you are still doing, taking graphics design as just something you just, it's just something I learned, and because it's design, and till now you've not understood the power of graphics design. Do you know that for any business at all, as long as you want to exist in the online space, you cannot do without design. If you understand that as a designer, you will know that you have a higher leverage on whether it's somebody who is selling clothes or somebody is selling toothbrush. As far as the person is selling online, whether it's online or offline, design is very, very important. You cannot do without it. You want to set up a business, you cannot do without design. If you understand that you are very important to business owners, to startups, then you will know that you have to level up. You understand that this is a financial gold mine. When you understand that, when you begin to change your mind, when you begin to understand, you know that you've been sitting on a gold mine, just like you are sitting on a gold mine. You don't even know gold mine is below you, and you're just there suffering. One of the things that made me to decide to take up the name, as if you look below this my slide, you see Apostle of Design. All right, one of the things that made me to agree or take up the name after somebody called me that is because I've noticed that for these 5 years I've been in the design industry, there's nothing that's been so painful than me seeing designers mess up the design space. First, you go on Facebook. For most of us, we see that, right? You go on, if you are one of those people, then I'm sorry that I'm talking about you. You go on Facebook and you see sponsored ads, persons who are running Facebook, who are running graphics design training, sponsored ads, but you look at the ads creative and you just know it's bad. No alignment, no white space observation, nothing. You are seeing more than 10 colors, you are seeing more than 10 fonts, and you want to teach somebody graphics design and you are putting 1.5. Come on, what? In fact, I'm even speechless because that one, it pains me so much. I know that each time I walk on the road, while I'm walking on the road, I'm looking. What I'm doing is I'm scanning as many banners, as many flyers, as many flags I can see. My eyes is just scanning through them. And each time I see very bad designs, it pains me. Right? So this is not just about knowing your worth as a designer, it's about you even knowing how to design. All right. So you cannot expect to be charging somebody $1,000 for a flyer design when you are still at this point. You don't still understand simple principles like alignment, like proximity, like white space. You've not understood some design principles like repetition, like typography. Come on. Then what are you doing in the design space? What are you doing in the design space? Even if you, at this point, if you're in this group and yes, so I'm here gingering, this is not a motivational training, let me tell you, I'm not here to motivate you to charge 1 million. You can try to put 1 million as a price list, but if you're not even good with your skill, you not do it. All right. So we are here touching the two parts. You have to know your skill, master your skill. We are coming to that. Let me not go ahead of myself. All right. So yes, graphic design is $1 million financial gold mine. Graphic design is wise application of your creative imaginations to bet a compelling and converting results. Wise application, take note of it. Wise application of your creative imagination. Let me tell you something. That you're a designer doesn't mean you just have to know how to use Photoshop, or how to use Pixel Lab, or how to use Canva, or how to use CorelDRAW, name it. It's not just about knowing how to use the tools there. All right. Let me tell you the major thing in graphic design. If you can develop your creative mind, your creative imagination, if you can develop your creative imagination to become very creative, all right. What I tell persons, especially persons who I tell you, okay, you want to be good at design, try to feast your eyes on very beautiful and compelling designs. When I started out, I know till now I still have my coach. When I started out, I have a coach. I joined this inner thing. What I did was for every design I see him do, I fix my eyes on it. I just look at it. I keep looking at it till I've gotten one thing out of it. When I now go to design, by the time I'm there trying to design, things are just coming in. This was how I kept developing my mind. I continued gazing on creative and beautiful designs, and that was how I kept improving until the point that I don't need to look at it. My creative imagination, my creative mind is already creative already. Right? The fire is just there. When you give me a gig now, I just have to sit down and I already pictured the end from the beginning. All right? I already pictured the end of my design from the beginning. And I've already seen the awesome outcome. I've already checked everything. Is it going to be if this is going to be a product design, probably for a Facebook ad? While I'm picturing the end of the design, I'm checking, okay, what in this design can make Mark Zuckerberg and his team ban someone's Facebook ad for this product? All right? Because there are a lot of, even as a designer, when it comes to doing Facebook ad designs for persons who want to run ads for their product, there are some things that when you put in your design, Mark Zuckerberg or his team will ban that ad. So I'm checking that, okay, what on my head is scanning. All right. And I'm checking when it's perfect, I begin to design. All right. So the major part is not knowing how to use the tools, the Photoshop, the Canva, the Pixel Lab, is developing your creative imagination and wise application of that creativity. Wise application of that creativity, wise application. If it is not converting and if If I see your design and maybe I'm scrolling through Facebook news or Instagram, and I see your design, and even while I'm scrolling with speed, it doesn't catch my mind or my attention in 2-3 seconds, then you it's not compelling and it's not converting. All right, so you have to understand this about graphic design. Then your design carries so much value and should receive a high value payment. I know for a lot of persons say you're not a graphic designer. I understand that. All right, but in the course of this, my intent to join the design space. And this is what I want every one of you to understand. Your design carries so much value and should receive a high value payment. Change that mindset of, it's just graphic design. They don't have to pay me this. They don't have to pay me big money. How will I be charging them 5K? No, your design carries so much value. Now I do designs for Facebook ads. And after, when I'm doing design, the person uses to run the Facebook ads. The person comes like, oh, your design helped me to convert. I know, yes, there's the design there, the sales copy there. Person still gives me that appreciation, because before you even start reading the sales copy, it's my design you are seeing first. All right? It's the design I did you are seeing first, and it's the design that will make you to pause and look. The person comes to tell me, oh, thank you, your design converted this for this amount for this product. I say, yes, that's it. That is why we are here. Come on. That is why we mastered the skill to help you sell your product. So when the person understands each project coming to understand that, yes, my design, why me? I understand that, yes, my design carries so much value and I should receive a high value payment for my designs. The person, the prospect who is coming to me should understand that too, that my design is, it carries energy. It carries energy. I'm a believer. I'm a Christian. Okay. I don't know for everybody here. I don't know for all of you here. All right. But something that I do as a designer, is one somebody said, and I think that is very correct. If you are joining this financial, you want to become wealthy, it gets to a point you cannot go beyond that wealth creation point you've reached. For you to go beyond, you have to make an allegiance to either God or to a demonic altar. All right. Either ways, that's why you see most sorry, I'm diverting a bit. As I see most persons say, okay, they are very rich and say, okay, is they did rich or this or that, all this is going on down. It's none of my business. I don't worry myself about these things. But I'm somebody who have aligned with the Holy Spirit. All right. I try to align with the Holy Spirit and try to make my will right before him, because I know the importance of having him by my side, even as a designer. All right. Even as a designer, there sometimes I say, oh God, I need creative ideas now for this design. Drop it, drop it. It just drops. There's something with carrying that extra. It's like the extra sauce. All right. It's the sauce to your to your rice. All right. It's the sauce. When God adds the sauce, you begin to experience a massive change in creating your creativity, in ideas dropping in. I try to add that most of the times I do my designs, and when I'm done, as long as I remember, I say, God, whoever these clients that have asked me to design, let this design be converting. Let it convert a lot of money for this person. So it's not just about me designing and taking the money. The major fulfillment is when my designs pulling money for my prospects, pulling attention, pulling views, pulling whatever it is for. As long as it pulls in what the design was designed for, then I am happy. That's the fulfillment. It's not just about the money. The money, what is the money? The money just there is definitely going to be spent, but making sure that I put a seal on that person's mind that, hey, it's me. If it's not me, it's not going to work. All right, that kind of feeling. Let's keep going. Let me not turn this to a sermon. All right, so you have to understand that your designs carry so much value. When you begin to think that way, your system or the way you treat this skill will become different. All right. Then you should know this: you can charge 10K for a flyer design and people will pay. Yes, I already shared my story where I charge $150 for just a flyer design. I bet you that design I could have done it in 5 minutes and delivered. And not I could have. All right. What happened was, when I got that design, I couldn't do that. I told the person, okay, you have to wait. All right, I'll do this later. But that design, it took me time because I was doing other things. All right. So that design would have taken me just 5 minutes to do because just direct and simple, just about 3 lines of text. Finished with just details. It's just like you're doing more like this for just like doing an anticipation design, all right, where the details is not there's probably you're just putting, let's say you're doing for a program, you just put the 0 to 100K graphic design training, anticipate, just that kind of thing, that kind of design. All right, that's just what I did for $150. So you can charge 10K for a flyer design and do that over and over again. If you don't want, you go. All right, I'm going to that. I don't do this. Don't. It's not at some point you don't have to initiate this strategy I just mentioned now. That if you don't pay me this amount, you go. All right. You have to know you have to know that you self are your designs worth it. If you understand that your designs are worth that value of money, then you go ahead with it. If they don't want, they should go. Yes, they should go. If I give you my price, you are not okay with it. It's fine. Look for another designer now. Let's see. All right. Look for another one. I can even recommend for you somebody if it's a logo design. I recommend somebody that will do for you a warm mock-up logo. I charge you 500 if you are not ready to pay 400 or $500 for a whole brand identity building. It's fine. Okay. Just make sure you're happy with it forever. All right. So there's no two ways about. You cannot. The fact is, they cannot run away from a proper brand identity design. If they do the logo mock-up, they'll see come back. Okay, we want this. All right. We'll come to that. We are moving. So yes, and $20,000, for example, that is possible. It's very possible. It's possible. 10 mil, for example. I not say for a flight design. Don't put me wrong. All right. 10 mil. It's possible for a design project. All right. Let's move already. Let me not dwell here. Okay. So the blueprint to setting up a high value based price system. All right. Continued. All right. So what are the mistakes you made previously and how do we fix them? This is the big question. What are your mistakes? How do we fix them? First, we already mentioned the first mistake, your mindset. You've been having the wrong mindset about all of this. You've been thinking about it the wrong way. You've been seeing design as a side hustle. You are an affiliate marketer and just learned it so that you can be making extra cash to subscribe your phone, or you sell clothes and just learn graphic design, or maybe you're a student and just saw one opportunity to learn design and you join and start doing design with Pixel Lab or Canva, and no need to stress. Let's just begin to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5K, and once in a while. No, we've changed our mindset now. We've thrown it away. So right now, I want you to do this. Let's look at it as a prophetic action. Put your hand around your neck or around your head. All right, and say, I remove every negative mindset towards design. Design is $1 million skill. I want you to say that there. You don't need to unmute. Say it to yourself there. Design is $1 million skill. I understand this. My designs are valuable, are of high value, and I deserve a high value payment for my designs. Begin to say it. Begin to say it to yourself. I'm serious. It's an affirmation. I'm not joking about affirmation. So say it to yourself. My designs, what's more, I've been looking at it the wrong way. My mindset has been changed. Amen. 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 So let's move on. So yes, positioning. Very, very important. Positioning. I'll be giving you guys something you should hang on with. And if you hang on with that, you are changing the system for yourself. All right? You are changing the system for yourself. You are changing the system for yourself. All right? So yes, let's continue. Positioning. A strategic process that involves creating a specific identity, image, awareness in the mind of your prospects or target market about you, your brand, or your product. A strategic process. Take note of this process. First thing you should understand is you cannot just start charging 1 million naira overnight. It's a process. So if you want to position yourself at that place where you can tell somebody 50K for just a design, for just a flyer design, you have to know it's a strategic process. Hear it. Process is a process, strategic process. Process, my guys. Process. I know I highlighted, but let me do it again. Process. All right. Process. Strategic process. Don't forget that. All right. It's a strategic process that involves creating a specific identity, image, awareness in the mind of your prospects or target market about you, your brand, or your product. So one of the problems you've been having, or one of the mistakes you've been having as a designer, that you're still where you are, is because the second problem is because you have not been positioning yourself. All right. You have been doing all this the wrong way. You have just been doing the wrong way. I told somebody, okay, you sell clothes and you sell shoes, and what you do is every morning when you come online or it's your WhatsApp, or it is okay, first slide is good morning friends, hope you had a wonderful night. Or maybe first slide is hola guys, and then the next slide is we are open for business. All right. As the person trying to join, I've been admitting the person. There's nobody in the waiting room. I've admitted everybody in. So person should try joining again. Tell the person via WhatsApp, person should try joining again. So yes. And then the next thing you post is we are open for business. Then the next 20 slides is your the pictures of clothes, shoes, sneakers, everything you say. The next 20, 30 slides are just those pictures. And then the price list each for each slide, 35, 15K, 20K, 25K, 13K. Then the last slide is now patronize us or patronize me, and tell your friends to patronize me. Or you after that, you now put like something like swift delivery to anywhere in Nigeria, blah blah blah. You now give that big talk. Nice. But let me tell you something. If that is what you do, now I'm talking, I don't know if your parents that sell that, I'm just using that as an illustration. If that is what you do, you come back to persons mind patronizable. It will get to a time people will get tired of seeing your status, because they know that's just the same thing you keep doing every day. You just post those pictures, patronize me. Some of them will just view because they want to see fine clothes, fine shoes, or see the products you sell, admire the persons who don't have anything on WhatsApp. They're just whiling away their time viewing that status and just seeing the pictures. But at some point, some persons will mute you. All right? They will mute you because they're just doing that. That was when I now discovered how to apply the Pareto's principle. I don't know if anybody here knows the Pareto's principle. It's the 80/20 rule. I discovered how to apply that rule to design or to selling generally. All right. So instead of doing 100% selling, you should do 80% of building trust and 20% of selling. Do you get that? 80% of building trust and 20% of selling. Okay, so here you are not just saying patronize me, I'm a designer. Patronize me, I'm a designer, I'm a designer, patronize me. I design this, I design that every day. Patronize. People will get tired. There are a lot of designers who do that same thing. People will get tired. You're not positioning yourself where you have to set up a process, a strategy, a structure that you use to build trust with prospects, your audience, your target market. You don't just come and people begin to pay you 1 million for a flyer design. No, they have to trust you. They have to be sure you can offer what you say you can offer. All right. So instead of 100% selling, do 80% of building trust, 20% of selling. But then you now discover that while you're doing that 80% of building trust, you're also selling. All right. Let's say as a designer, you come in the morning and you've decided to talk about why persons don't say well, or their design are not converting for their businesses or for their products because of the way they misuse their funds. By the time you begin to tell people that, did you know that there are different psychologists to fund? There's a kind of font you use to tell somebody, I'm coming for you. And just be like, okay, no man, he's coming. There's a kind of font you use to say to somebody, I'm coming for you. And it will be horrific. It will be like a horror movie. When you now explain that in your status on your Facebook, you are creating content to teach people, you are indirectly telling people, I know my skill. All right. I know my skill, I understand the skill. And that's why I'm telling you one or two things. You are sharing the problems people face with your target market. Then okay, is it why my product have not been selling? Is it okay? Next thing is you are creating a conversation. You are connecting with your target market. And okay, is it why want to in the next two. See, the goal is not just to get a one-time customer or client. The goal is to get a forever client. Every of the clients have come through me, 90% of them still come back for me to do designs for them, because I didn't just do that design and let them go. Of course not. I created a connection that made them to continue coming back. All right. If you meet me for a brand identity design, by the time we are done talking, even if you don't have, like, let's say the budget 5K, okay, you think it's logo wall logo mock-up I'm coming to do for you. Now I'm budgeted 5K. By the time I'm done talking to you, even if you don't have the money to run a proper professional complete branding for your company, I've already instilled something in you. You can go. Even if you decide to do the mock-up, this thing, you are still going to come back for me to do a proper plan, because I've told you that I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I've shown you, not just told you, I've shown you, and I've built that trust with you. So regardless whether you patronize me now or you don't patronize me, you are still going to come back for me. Even if you don't come back, even if you decide not to do anything design in your life again, you already have it in your mind that I'm good. You're going to tell your friends, you need a design. There's this guy I know, he's good. He should have run the same for me by now, but he's good. This is a permanent customer. Positioning, strategy process is a process. The process. You can wake up a day and decide to ask a question. Why do you think that you can't pay a designer 5K for a flight design? Hear what your target audience have to say. Hear their views, why they say it's impossible for them to pay 5K to a designer. You are creating contents to connect. This is positioning. By the time you are replying, you are now beginning to converse with your audience. You are beginning to discover their problems, and you are beginning to set up strategies or structures to solve their problems. Then you become the best choice they have. All right? You become the best choice they have for any design project or design gig or design job. Positioning. Let me not dwell on that. Time is already going. All right? Almost 1 hour. So what does positioning do? Establish authority. You're establishing authority. All right? Sorry, let me erase this. Okay? You're establishing authority. All right? You are telling, when you position well, you're telling you're indirectly, not directly telling your target market that you're better than everybody else or anybody else they know. You are being authority. You are good. When you position well. What does positioning do? Build trust. You build trust. Your prospects, I've always talked about that. Your prospects trust you, your audience now begin to trust you. When they see a friend or anybody, they begin to put the referral string for you. Become your affiliates, automatic affiliates, even don't patronize you. You get somebody's drawing, please. Let's be careful what we touch on the screen. I did not deactivate that. All right, so yes. Then the third thing, to reduce resistance to your offer. When you position where you are reducing the probability of persons resisting the offer you give them. Positioning. These are the 3 things you can do. I will not dwell on that. How to position yourself? Master your craft. Prepare yourself. Invest in yourself. Master your craft. Don't start from scratch as a designer and stay there. Okay? Don't start from scratch as a designer and decide to stay at that scratch level. All right? All right? So don't start from scratch and stay in that scratch level. Master your craft. Be like David. If you read if you know your Bible very well, you know there was a time King David took a number of men to a cave. They call that place the Adulam Cave. And there they stayed for weeks, months, and trained themselves to be very strong. When these men came out, one man could take on 900 men. It's there in the Bible. One man could fight through armies to get water from a place for David. Why they were eating him blood over his body that David poured it out? It's because David took this men to Adulam Cave, where they stayed to master their craft. Build that Adulam Cave for yourself, where you can take yourself to and master your craft. Don't rush to begin to launch. No. Don't rush to begin to master your craft. Invest on yourself. Don't see a design training that, in fact, me personally, I'll tell you, don't just sign up for any design training. Not all design trainings are for you. Like I say, it's one thing to learn the craft, it's one thing to know how to use the craft to make it make money for you. All right. So invest on yourself. First, I say prepare yourself, master your craft, put you out Adam cave, consume a lot of, when I started out, the first 2 years, what I did was, if you go on my Facebook or my Instagram, scroll down, you see content I used to do. Every morning I wake up, I do a design, and I use it to create a content. At that point, I was both a sales copywriter, a content creator. In fact, I was everything. Something you should understand that being a content creator is not for anybody specific. It's for everybody. Even if you're a designer, you have to create content to do well. Creating content is what will help you to position well. You have to understand that. All right. It's not just about we'll come to that. Master your craft. Prepare yourself. Invest on yourself. Invest on yourself. Take our time. I say every day I used to do it. I'll put it online. My designs that time used to saw it very bad. Now I see when Facebook is showing me my memories from 2-3 years ago. I'm like, God, is this me? Right? But that was let me take it back. That was the strategic process I was going through to position myself that at this point I can give you a price, and if you don't want to pay, you go. And it's really hard for you not to pay. You have to pay because I'm good. It's not pride. This is me knowing that I'm just good. And even with that sense of what I call it, surety, all right, that I'm good, I am still hustling out and journeying to master more about my craft. There's still a lot I have to learn. There's still a lot you have to learn. This year, I've taken courses on graphic design. This year, I've taken other courses too. There are still courses I still want to take and go through. There are still courses I have now I'm going through on design. I need to keep improving. The system is changing, so I have to evolve. As it's evolving, I'm evolving as a designer. Why God is there backing me up. All right? Master your crafts. Prepare yourself. Invest on yourself. Let me not waste time. Number 2, make proper use of the internet. How to position yourself, make proper use of it. You have WhatsApp, and when you just come and chat. You're chatting with friends. Nice. I'm not saying you should not, definitely you should chat. That's like the initial purpose of this social media platform, to chat with friends that are far away, I can't reach out to, you're not with them. Well, now the system is changing, my dear. The system is changing. Now we are looking at Web3, business in Web3 and other things. So you have to keep changing, you have to keep evolving. Make proper use of the internet. What are you using your WhatsApp to do? What are you using your WhatsApp to do? Is it just I hope we are following. I hope nobody. If you're in your house sleeping and while listening to that, know that you have a spiritual problem. All right. Make proper use of the internet. Let me not go much on this, but make proper use of the internet. You have Instagram, you have Twitter. The only time you go on Twitter is when you want to follow trends. You want to follow trends. You now screenshot all those things. You screenshot and come up with on WhatsApp. I'm not saying I'm not against. Do your thing, but there are better things you can use your internet to do. Your social media platforms, Google, everything. There are other things you can use it to do. Is a way you can position yourself. How to position yourself? Make proper use of the internet. Number 3, build audience via content creation, commenting, support, hashtags, connect with people, networking. Build your audience. These are the ways that I'm not going to go deep into this, all right, because of time. These are the ways you can build your audience. You have to create content. All right. You have to create content. You have to comment. Earlier, that should be 2 years ago when I first, for persons who know Kenny Woko is a super affiliate with Espania and also with Lenofis and other affiliate platforms. It's good. You should know him. How did I meet Kenny Woko? On Facebook? I just saw his post and I made a comment. They don't just go on comment. Maybe you see someone make a comment and you comment, nice, dope, cute. Okay, nice, awesome. That's why you just comment on people's posts. You're not even ready. You're not ready. You're not positioning yourself where you are not positioning yourself where commenting can. I just commented on his post and that was how I connected with Kenny Wokwe and I know how much Kenny Wokwe has made me. All right, knowing him as a person, because of my comment, I connected with him. Because of me connecting with him, I brought him for one of my affiliate programs I did, one of the affiliate webinars I did that should be last. And because of that affiliate program, how people join affiliate marketing. Do you get the link? All right, the link keeps going. And we are here. He's one of my senior friends I respect so much. All right, I respect him so much because he's good in the affiliate space. He's doing very, if you know him, I don't need to talk much. So build your audience. You have to create content. Like I said, it's inevitable. Comment, support, hashtags. Use hashtags that are powerful in the online space. I'm telling you. Connect with people, build your audience. Remember, positioning is a process, and this is a process. Number 4, keep at it. Like again, it is a process. Stay consistent. Keep at it. It is a process. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Consistency yields what? Growth. Consistency yields what? Growth. Consistency, Meregini. Consistency does what? It yields growth. Consistency equal to growth. Consistency equal to growth. I'm repeating this because I know why. I know what consistency has done for me. Keep at it. It's a process. Stay consistent. Design every day. Design every day. Release content every day. Every day. Every day. You can say every day I'll comment on 5 strategic posts. Every day I will make one. I will pull out one content or one thread on WhatsApp or Twitter. Even if you're getting 0 likes, 0 views, 0 everything, keep at it. It is a process. It is a process. Number 5, follow up. Follow up. That's it. I've already spent 1 hour. So let me move very fast. Sorry that I'm wasting your time. If I'm wasting your time, tell me. If you think I'm wasting your time on this call, let me in the chat section. So your prospect value system, desires. This is what you use to scale your prospects. What are their desires? Major desires they have is converting and compelling design. As for you as a designer, converting and compelling designs because they want consistent sales with it, or they want to pull in steady pulling of funds. These are majorly their desires. Okay, your prospects, these are their desires. They are afraid of bad designs that will not give them any sale, and they're also afraid of late delivery. They hate most prospects hate late delivery, especially with no explanation. You see, in these crafts, in this space, there are some ethics you should have as a designer, especially early delivery or on-time delivery. You give a time. You ask me for this, I charge you even based on time. I tell you, okay, for this amount, this is the working time. If you want it sooner, the price has to increase. If you want it in less than 24 hours, the price has to be double of it. And when I give you that time and you pay, I make sure I keep the time. They are afraid of late delivery. So you can tell them, no, we don't deliver late here. You've settled off one thing. So what are your prospects for? They are for converting designs and value-based payments. They will pay you for what they think your design is worth. All right, value-based payment. What are your prospects against? Something for nothing. Okay, you want them to pay you 1 million while your design is very bad, you cannot do anything. So they are against something for nothing. It has to be something for something bigger, if possible. Then they are against rush of designs without any Sorry, I made a mistake. Rush of design without any, any results. You are doing it, but nothing's coming out. So you can take this down. This should be your prospect value system. Understand this and you know how to get to them even better. All right. So, so yes, I'm going to stop here. All right. I've given massively enough. All right. Massively too much. All right. Sorry. 1 minute, guys. Okay. So, thank Christiani. Nice, nice, nice. I'm proud of you, bro. You have to keep at it. Keep commenting. So, yes. Are you ready to take I need an answer. Are you ready to take action? What I worked out for you to make my 60s as a designer. Are you ready to take action? Are you ready? So far in this class, do you want to change that narrative of you being a petty designer? If you're not a designer, do you want to begin to change that narrative? Or you, why if you're not a designer, still building and coming up, do you want to change that? You want to change the road already for yourself? You want to do well already as you are joining in? You want to begin to do better? You who is joining now, you want to already set the pace for you want to position where you want to master, you can position where you want to learn and understand all that. Are you ready to take action? I'm saying yes, 1 years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. It keeps going. And hell yeah, bruh. Hell yeah. All right, so I'm going to make this really quick. All right, stay close, guys. Let me check something, please. All right, so if you are ready to take action, here's the first thing. The three months mentorship program, I'm giving it to you. All right, this is what you're going to get. First thing, the 3 months mentorship program, I'll be set up a proper and working social media. We will set up a proper and working social media for you. All right, I'll become your accountability coach. All right, follow you up, make sure, hold you accountable for your laziness, for your procrastination and everything. And then I'm going to teach you closely how I make more than 300K in a month from just graphic design. All right, how I do, I'll give you everything I know. Yeah, I just gave you a tip. I'll give you everything. I'll pour my heart and my love and everything I have inside of me to you. I'll transfer the mantle. All right. Then I'll give you access to most of my design tools, PNG models, more than 4,000 plus fonts and backgrounds too for your designs. And I'll show you how to set up a value-based price system. I'll show you mine, we'll model from mine, and we'll get your own running. This is what is in the 3 months mentorship program. This is for 3 months. 3 months, that's what it will last for. And all this, I want to give it out for just 10,000 naira. All of this, all of that for 3 months. My coaching program self, not even for 3 months, it's not even close to this. So all of that for 3,000 naira. Sorry, for 10,000 naira. All right. Then my graphic design coaching section you can take, beginner session for 1 month was 25K, or it's 25K. I'm giving the slot for everybody in this class for 12K. Advanced session 3 months for 25K instead of 50K. All right. Then professional session lifetime instead of 100K, I'm giving it for 50K. All right. If you just want my coaching program, this is where I'll teach you how to design. All right. You don't need to have a laptop. You don't necessarily need to have a laptop. All right. I hope I've answered that question. So these are definitely my design coaching session. I teach you how to design and also teach you the business of design. All right. So you can take any of the sessions you want, 1 month, 3 months, lifetime. I've given this offer, this slash offer, and it's going to last for a very short time. All right. So tomorrow our session will be on WhatsApp. You can ask your questions and we just communicate there. All right. There's no other session we'll be meeting here. All right. If there's a need for us to have a session like this tomorrow, I'll let you guys know. So yes, this is it. You can take up on any of these offers. All right. any of these offers. Beginner 12K, advanced 25, okay. Professional session, set of 100, 50K. I'll teach you design from the design principles, everything to how you can start as a designer. All right. Then one-on-one call with me. If you don't need 3-month session or you don't need a coaching program, you just want us to have an advanced call of how you can set up a value-based pricing system for yourself, how to create a seller buyer relationship, how to position well, how to use your social media very well as a designer, how to pull in prospects and clients. Can get on 30 minutes call, 5K, 1 hour call, 8K, 2 hours call, 12K. We just talk. It's a one-time call. All right. We just talk. This will last for a certain period of time too. All right. So yes, I'm giving it time. I'm giving a time frame to this. All right. So this 3 months program is going to last. What's today? It's going to last for 1 week. Today is 4th. It's going to last for 1 week. Every of these offers are going to last for 1 week. Let me put it that way. All right. All of them will last for 1 week, apart from one. All right. You see the one later on. So yes, this. Then AMD Designs Academy, ADA. All right, ADA Design Academy, where it is going to run as this is a major project I and my team are working on now. It's going to run as a school, as an academy. All right. We are planning to launch properly by August, officially by August. In Design Academy, you have not me. You might not even notice, okay, you will notice me definitely, but you will have lots of top professional designers from around Nigeria and outside coming to teach you design. You have Sten, you have Minify, you have a lot other design professors who come and teach you design, from design basics to the hard or to the legendary parts. All right, down to how to you are here going to hear how to sell as a designer from other speakers, creating content as a designer too. There's a lecturer who comes to handle that. You learn brand identity design, logo design from scratch to finish, how you can run that. It's a school. So all of these are courses, okay? It will be running in badges, all right? We are looking at probably 2, 3, 4 months for each badge. You learn in total, you are going to learn everything about design. Even if you don't even know how to spell design, in the academy, you will learn how to spell it and you become a professional in that time. There'll be certificates for each badge. After each badge, everybody will get a certificate. And then we are working towards how to make our certificates internationally recognized. That if you have a certificate, you will be recognized. It's a process, and we are working towards it. The certificates, will be giveaway for the best students, either a phone giveaway or a laptop gift for the best designer after each academic section. All right. And after each academic section, we'll be taking on persons to work with AMD Studios, and some of the professors soon can decide to take any of the best students to work with them in any of their businesses or any of their companies. So you are eligible to get an employment. I mean, shape is that way if you come out as the best. All of this in the academy, a lot of other things that will be going on in the academy. We are seeing the planning phase, but there for now we will be running a pre-launch batch. And that pre-launch batch is to get one or two things: data collecting, run a crash design course for persons who will be in the pre-launch batch. And this is what persons who will be in the pre-launch batch will be getting. If you're in the pre-launch batch, you'll be getting a crash course on graphic design, design principles, mobile design, Photoshop design, or that the business of design, etc. Then you'll be the pioneer batch for the MD Studios Design Academy. You will be the pioneer batch. So you're like you'll be like in the Hall of Fame, the first people ever. This is a long term. It's not the one time to bring in badges. To keep running and keep running for years and years. All right. So then you'll be part of the planning team for the official batch. Yes, you'll be helping us plan the official launch. And for every person who is in the pre-launch batch session, you will have 50. You will be eligible to 50% discount the first official batch after launch. Okay, after the launching of the academy. So if after the launch academy and the school fees, like I said, is running like a school, and the school fees is 100K. I'm not saying it's going to be 100K, so don't fear. And the school fees is 100K, you will pay 50K because you join the pre-launch batch. All right. And all of this, for persons who want to join this pre-launch batch, this is going to run for just for, okay, what is the time? This is going to run for just 5 hours. All right. Okay, let me increase it. It's going to run for just 12 hours. If you pay 3K in the next 12 hours, you'll be in. After that, it goes back to 5K. All right, after the 12 hours, it goes back to 5K to join this. All right. And then the very last thing, if you want everything I've just mentioned, the complete bundle, you want the 3 months mentorship, like 10K graphic design coaching, the 3 months this advanced session, that's 25K, and you want the one-on-one call, that is 1 hour 8K, and the other pre-launch badge, that is 3K, which should be 46K. If you want everything here, you can get it for just 35,000 naira. You will get it for just 35,000 naira. So yes, I've given you a slide for everything. If you want everything, and yes, you can begin to take on any offer you want. First, me personally will advise you to take on the 3 months mentorship program. Take on the 3 months mentorship program. Is really, really, especially for persons who are already designers, all right, or upcoming designers. You know one or two as a designer. Take on this. Let's dive in. Why your system is not working? Let's re-strategize. Let's build you a value-based price system, portfolio, everything. Let's build that for you. Then, if you are here, you don't know anything about graphics design, you want to learn graphics design, how to say as a designer too, you can take on any of these graphics design coaching sessions. All right. One-on-one call, you don't want to stress it, you just want to have a call with me. Let's discuss and let's how do they put this? Let's dissect and put together your design system and structures. You can hop on any of these calls, and you have the agile launch. I can definitely tell you that the the AMD Studios Design Academy is going to be something you've never seen before. All right, we have Bachelor of Copywriting professor backing us up, Professor Emmanuel Akpe. We have Joshua Mbak, who is backing us up too, the VC at Sales Degree School. If you know Sales Degree School, all right, we have other top persons backing us up. We have senior professors and board of trustees. So this is going to run long term. And of course, you shouldn't miss the pre-launch badge and the first official launch. All right. So yes, we are going to end it here for today. If you want to take on anything, send me a direct message on WhatsApp. And I will reply you as soon as I can. All right. I've been off WhatsApp since yesterday. I've just been busy, so a lot of messages. I'll definitely reply you for all of this bundle, apart from this one that says lasting for 12 hours. All of them are going to last for 1 week, for just 1 week. So yes, tomorrow you can in the course of today and tomorrow you can ask your questions, you communicate. This session will be recorded in case it's recorded already, in case you want to go back to it, in case you want to study it. All right. So I'll send the link probably later on for persons who didn't join, and you go through it. Any questions, anything, you can ask in the group or in my DM. All right. So if you are excited that you joined this session and you know it's not a waste of time, can I hear you echo something in the chat section? If you are super excited that you didn't miss this, can I hear you echo something in the chat section? Come on, let me hear you. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Set it on fire there. Let me hear you. If you are happy you stayed for this session, let me hear you. Let me hear you. How do you feel? 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 Yeah, guys. I celebrate you guys for joining. I'm really excited to have had you guys in here. You know, it's going to be massive. It's going to be massive after this. For whatever thing you are taking, is going to be massive, super massive. So awesome, guys. I'm grateful for you guys joining in. See you guys later on. See you guys immediately in the group and the DM, in my DM. Make sure you go on the group and you tell those guys what they missed. Make sure you share with them. Tell them, guys, I want you missed a lot. If you know you really got something, go on the group. Tell them you missed a lot, guys. You missed a lot. 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 They missed though. They missed big time, big time. But their good luck is I'll be sharing the the recorded session. All right. So awesome, guys. See you guys very soon, immediately. I celebrate you guys. Massive love. I love you guys, and thank you once again for joining. Thank you once again. Yes, and okay, some people are already leaving. All right, and I promised that there will be a scholarship for persons. All right, and that scholarship, I haven't forgotten. That scholarship is going to be going to persons who take up the pre-launch batch for the ADA, for the EMD Studios Design Academy. Persons who take up on that pre-launch batch and take another offer. You take on that pre-launch batch and one of the other offers I gave today. If you take on it, I will be choosing 2, 3, or more than persons who will have full scholarship to the AMD Studios Design Academy after the official launch. Scholarship to 2, 3 persons. I'll decide if it's more than that. I'll decide that with my team, but it will be up to 3 at least. So if you want to be eligible for that, take on the pre-launch badge, all right, offer, and take on extra 1 or 2, but extra 1, all right, extra 1 to be eligible for that scholarship. Full scholarship, nothing, no 50% discount for that one. Full scholarship. So yes, thank you very much, guys. I love you and I celebrate you guys. See you guys very soon. See you guys very soon. Yeah, you can begin to leave the group now.